First things first, I want to give you some tips for this presentation, for all presentations on the whole, right? Some important tips. Presentations should be what they are really. I mean, it says presentation, not an essay, right? Not a report. It's a presentation. So you need to talk through the information you present, and you should present the information in a very summarized manner, right? Your work must be attractive to the audience, right? So anyway, slides. Your first slide can briefly speak about the company, FlySafe. That's what I encourage. Let your first slide talk about FlySafe. A good idea might be to highlight the operation strategy of the firm, right? Before you make mention of the challenges. If you want, you can do that. You don't have to. But if you want, you could talk about the strategy of the operation strategy of FlySafe, if you like. Feel free to include. Well, no, that's a no. Don't include videos. No, videos can be a problem. I have here tried to use bullet points. I mean, I would say this: don't even try. Use bullet points. Yeah, you need to use bullet points. No long-winded paragraphs. That is not required for a presentation. A presentation does not need long-winded paragraphs. All right. At least 10 slides. Have at least 10 slides. And let it look attractive. Use you can use diagrams. Use let it look. Presentation is important in a presentation. Let it look presentable, right? So photos can be used to tell a story and help explain your point. That's true. So, I mean, you ever hear this saying, a picture tell a picture? Oh, I forgot. A picture can tell. I forgot what that saying is. Something to do with a picture, and yeah, a picture can tell 1,000 words. Yes, that's it. A picture can tell 1,000 words, right? So let your photos help. So these are some important guidelines, right? Don't forget, it's not a group presentation, so the other guidelines won't apply to you, right? So if let's go to the technical part. Let's go to the question itself. So there are a couple of things. Why is reverse logistics an important supply chain function to the airline industry? Now, after you're given a rundown of FlySafe, you will attempt now to talk about reverse logistics and why it's important in the industry. So I will give a definition, and yes, I will go on to say why it's important. And I think we know. I think we've been talking about the aviation industry for some time, and you might recognize that reverse logistics is required for the rotable spares like engines and blades and so on. And the other question, provide one more thing. Without reverse logistics in the aviation sector, the operation will collapse. You need that, right? When an engine goes bad, you don't just buy a new engine, or when the engine becomes unserviceable, you don't buy a new engine. You refurbish it, you repair it, and so on. The next thing is provide examples where this function is applied within the sector or other sectors, highlighting the successes and challenges faced. Well, here's the thing. We spoke about this before. You have Amazon, you have Apple. They use reverse logistics. They recycle some of their items. That's an example of reverse logistics. Amazon, they use reverse logistics in a negative, well, not in a positive way, in that if you buy something from Amazon and it's the wrong size or type, brand, or whatever, they will replace it for you. That is an example of reverse logistics. How would Sarah improve reverse logistics at FlySafe? Well, that is up to you. But we did mention a few pointers. I don't think I want to repeat them again. You know what to do. You make your recommendations. Present in summary form workable solutions to address delays that might be linked to the location of the key suppliers mentioned above. So what are your plans to address this solution, to address delays that might be linked to the location? Some of you don't think that the location is a problem. No problem. Say that, right? And see how you're going to fix it. How would Sarah go about addressing the whole Incoterm issue? This we spoke about. We said that I think we recommended X works. I think one student had another view. No problem. Justify it. Please justify solutions to the board. Would Sarah consider another term, and if so, why? With the catering subsidiary being accused of having unsuitable location hub, do you think such a reason is justified? Sorry, do you think such a reason is justified? Is it justified? You say that. You tell me if it's justified. And give reasons for your answer. Further, if Sarah had chosen to relocate existing Dubai hub as the first solution in addressing the delays to customers, where would she likely locate it and why? So just by chance, if Sarah had chosen to relocate the existing Dubai hub, where would she put it? Where should she put it? And why you think she should put it there, wherever it is? What factors should Sarah consider? Right? You tell me what factors you think Sarah should consider. All right, before she plans her relocation. Yeah. I saw a student send me a presentation. Really, it was really nice, and they outlined this last question. They really addressed it well. All right, I will not call any name of the student, but I think I saw some good work. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. No to what? Negotiate. Hello. Testing 1 2 3. All right. So you were saying no to something. No. Now you're saying yes. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's no right or wrong answer in the PowerPoint, in most of the PowerPoint pointers. Once you could have your view, you could have your position, and once you justify it, it's okay. You're free to have your position, just justify it. All right. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Task 3. Presentation question.